Welcome back once again. It's July 2019, and we've got ourselves a bit of a treat. At least I hope it is. So I found this coffee. It's Columbian. It says #1 coffee brand in Colombia. That's like the real deal, man. That's like getting bourbon from Bourbon, France. I'm just kidding. Or Kentucky Fried Chicken from Kentucky, I guess. So the point is that I'm expecting this to be fantastic if it's #1 brand. That being said, Maxwell House is probably Canada's #1 brand, or Tim Hortons, and I wouldn't exactly rant and rave about that. So we're going to test this coffee today. I'm using my famous Mocha Master here, and we're going to do it by the book. As I explained earlier, the cups on this are shorter than American cups, okay? But the scoop, you see there's a small and a large. The large scoop is supposed to be 1:1. So we're going to put about 4 1/4 of these into there. I have a paper filter and a mesh filter. Mesh filter catches a lot of the crap. And basically what happens is if you don't use the mesh filter, I find that the silt embeds itself in the paper and takes forever to filter through. And I'm too impatient for that. So here's the deal. Alright, we're going to start this and get it going, see how it turns out. First thing first, I just snipped it open, sniffed it. Fantastic note. This is looking good so far. I'm going to pour the whole thing into an older tin. Alright, there it is. Poured it in this. Fits perfectly. Sello Rojo is the name. I know Rojo is red. I don't know what Sello means. To find out. This is my Canadian ignorance. Alright, there we are. I just turned it on. And the reason I'm using this kind of contraption is because I don't want to use the full carafe. It zaps a lot of heat out of the coffee itself when it falls in its steel. And maybe if I warmed it with hot water ahead of time, it'd be fine. But this works pretty damn well. And as I mentioned in the past, this thing takes about the whole, I don't know, 15 seconds, 20 seconds to start boiling water. I don't know about you, I'm super stoked to get my lips on some of this. Just pouring in there, filling up. I often give it a stir about halfway through and make sure all the coffee grounds are really mixed in there. Then I just leave it. Yes, this is a cup that is not approved by the International Coffee Standards Association, located in Zurich, Virginia. Yeah, so it's done brewing. This thing's damn fast. I swear by this machine. I'm telling you, buy this thing, you'll never be disappointed. I'm going to give it a little sniff just to see what it smells like before I ruin it with cream. Alright. I didn't just sniff it. Took a bit of a gulp of it. The nose is super pleasant. How to describe it? Medium complexity. Fresh. It has a dark, well roasted taste, but not too much, like just perfect. You know that before it becomes carbon or burnt taste. It has, you know what I'm talking about. It's that nice roast that's just on the borderline. Let's take another step. It's not fruity. There's a miniature amount of bitterness. Let's say 3 out of 10 for bitterness. I'm gonna take another sip. Alright, moment of truth. Got the coffee here. Put some cream in it, not too much. And a little half teaspoon of sugar. Alright, here we go. Oh, nice and hot. Oh my god, it's good. Okay, remember, I brew mine through Eurospec. There'll be a difference in the US, probably. No bad aftertaste. Drink some more here. It's easy drinking. I would say for the fact that this costs equivalent to $5 American or $7.50 Canadian, this is a definite clear winner. I would put this up against probably some of the best coffees out there. Only thing I can think that could beat this is some of those coffees, the oily bean, I just got picked in Colombia and flown to North America overnight type of deal. But as for a pre-ground coffee, this is excellent. There is, I think we might be onto something here. This may be a treat. This may be something that needs to leave Colombia sooner. It might be Colombia's second best export, to be honest with you. And if you make it this way, like, there is a Starbucks element to it with less asshole in it. You know what I'm talking about? It's a smoother Starbucks. You can drink this and still maintain your dignity. You know what I mean? You don't have to be some smiling beta male guy on the internet, to drink this shit, man. This is a man's brew. This is good. Okay, I'm being ridiculous. This is a brew for everybody. It's great. Yeah, this is definitely hidden treasure. Buy it. You'll thank me. Post a comment below if you enjoy this coffee. It's hard. I'm not a barista. I can't describe the taste itself. Not bitter. It's flavorful in your typical coffee sense. There is no snap to it, which is good. It's on the mellow range. It would be like 5 out of 10. There's no sourness. There's definitely very little bitterness to it. I don't know. It's pleasing. I'm kind of surprised here. Yeah, I know my place is a mess. All right, definitely I'm going to give this thing an 8 out of 10. All right, so Sella Rojo from Colombia. Quite good. I'm impressed. Mix it in the European style like I just did to give it a try. So basically, large scoops for every cup that's written on the side of your coffee maker for water. Make sure they're level scoops. Start with that. Don't worry about the fact that American cups are bigger than the Euro cups. Just make it as you see fit. Make sure your water is nice and hot. Coming out of your machine, that makes a big difference. These poorly calibrated coffee makers are what ruin good coffee. All right, so you make sure your water is like 98 Celsius or something, and go for it, man. Enjoy this.